Hey guys, it's your boy Kenny Boulder with another Pokemon video, and we keep finding Scalper bot screenshots. I've been very lucky the past few days here, going through screenshots, going through things people have been sending me, and this one takes the cake. So last week we talked about Scalper bots are cooked. This famous screenshot here was basically talking about how, hey, I just want to let everyone and keep it real with you guys. The last two Pokemon Center drops weren't our best. We had to completely rework the Encapsula and Q handling because things got clipped. The good news is that we got fresh logs yesterday, and the Q system is fixed now. We're logging Q passes, and we've seen a lot of successful passes before the drop. But they suddenly enabled H Captcha, which has never been on the Pokemon Center before, Afrak. We've already been working on a solver for it. Once that's done, we'll have every Encapsula challenge covered, so this won't happen again. Look, I get it. It's frustrating when things don't go smoothly, but calling us scammers and being disrespectful isn't fair. We're generally doing everything we can to help you cook. This game is tough, and many don't realize how much goes behind the scenes. Huge things are in the works, guys. New Amazon mode, that's cooking. Walmart getting us major upgrades, and much more. Trust the process. So this came out last week. I already kind of covered it a little bit already, and talked about how basically, you know, the Pokemon Center anti-bot bypass Q system measures have been working. That's a good thing. So, saw this, wanted to go over it again because we have some comments from folks. So, comments are important. The Pokemon Company needs to change their bot protocols for every release. 1 week they require a login, the next work is a phone verification, then honeypots, and eventually ban people. I'm sure they can look back at their logs to see if they ship 100 ETBs too, or people that place 1,000 orders. Wear them down while you print and sell out to your fan base, not some sneakerhead looking for a quick flip. I hate these people so much. Trust the process. I don't know if this is reassuring. Just makes me think bots are going to continue to ruin our fun. The longer Pokemon Company stays ahead of the bots, the more likely that the botters leave due to not being able to make money, which will lead to desperately needed market crash. It's all up to the Pokemon Center and big box retailers like Walmart to stay ahead of the botters now. This is the first time in a long time that the bots had to play catch up, so if anything, that is good news. They talk like pretentious D-bags. This game is tough, bro. You're buying Pokemon cards, calm down. People are calling us scammers. Yes, bro, because you are scammers. This should be uploaded more. Pokemon Company finally added Captcha, and it appears to attain the bot community. Captcha has been around for ages and was specifically made to combat bots. I need all these dumbasses saying it's just a popular set and normally people buy all out the cards to shut the fuck up. They only started to cook the bots so people are now able to get product. So the gist of all this here, guys, is that the Q bot system is working. The bypass is no longer a thing. The Q system is kicking out the botters. And I keep talking about this all the time. The bots are getting Pokemon cards still. And in fact, this is kind of dangerous in a way. I think that I have to recognize this is that they're cooking. They're trying to get and figure out a way to break the system. They want to get their bots in earlier and earlier. And of course, there's a lot of ways where retailers like you and me, consumers, average consumers, are basically still getting screwed over. End of the day, I don't have a monitor. End of the day, I don't have bots. End of the day, I have to be active and looking at my phone or looking at my computer screen, seeing when the drop is going to happen. And that's an unfair advantage. I mean, a lot of folks get notifications on Discord, and no shade to people who use monitors, but not everyone has that time. No one can always be monitoring 24/7. These guys do. These guys have monitors. These guys are trying to figure out a way to get through the system. And so I found a screenshot recently. So again, shout out to my friends here. Again, this is from Stellar 3.0. So, from good old Daniel, the one of the mods. Pokemon drop recap, 100% transparency. Let's break it down from today's drop and what's going on behind the scenes. Bypass mastery. We were the only ones to fix the Pokemon Center bypass from the last drop. Another working method got clipped right before today's release from a quick pivot. Encapsula adjustments. We haven't used solid capsule for Pokemon Center for over 2 years thanks to a reliable, long-standing bypass. With that gone, we made deep adjustments and now behavior is one with browser. I don't know what the fuck that means. Q handling is the meta. There are no bypass live right now. We're still monitoring for any updates that can unlock one, but for now it's about Q management and best believe if the new bypass becomes possible, we'll be the first to implement it. Why we miss. Due to the updated flow task entered queue too late, which has heavily impacted success. Timing is everything. Getting the queue early is now critical. Now with all the update changes, next drops will be a breeze. Strategy update. Task scaling. Because tasks are now waiting in queue, users can safely run 10 to 30 checkouts per profile. Task scaling is now very important. Proxy quality still matters. Don't sleep on your proxies. Residential proxy quality is still a huge factor in queue positioning and success. Use the best resist possible. We're not done yet. Drop isn't over. Continue running tasks. Users are still waiting in queue and checking out. To the doubters, we've been cooking Pokemon Company for months while others just talk. One drop doesn't change that. If someone wants to hate on this organization, they can build their own bot. So, again, huge shouts to my fans who are actively in these Discords for giving me these screenshots. Obviously, this is insane. So, for these guys, this is a grit. This is a hustle. This is their business. And to them, when they can't buy Pokemon cards using their bots, it looks bad on their business. So, they had to post this to tell everyone that, hey, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. We're getting away. We're finding new ways to bypass the queue system. And we're going to make sure that each of you guys can get 10 to 30 items per checkout. Which I think is fucking nuts. Like, holy moly. Their business model, I'm not going to lie, it's effective. Hey, if you give us money, if you enroll in our system, you get an opportunity to have monitors that monitor the website 24/7. You get to have notifications, and you get to use our bots to buy product. It's obviously, in my opinion, a pretty good scheme, pretty good scam to get people who are desperate to give you money. And again, it doesn't guarantee that you'll get stuff. So I think that it is kind of funny that they're like, hey, don't call us scammers, don't call us this and that. And it's just like, yo, you're pitching a reselling website to people to buy Pokemon cards, to buy cardboard, to buy children's cardboard. So I think at the end of the day, this is kind of like, it's bad that we keep seeing these guys kind of like use, in my opinion, pretty good customer service. I mean, this is the roadmap how to bypass the system. And I'm not a genius here, and I'm not a bot, expert. I'm not. I see this stuff, screenshots people send me, people who are on these Discord servers, and I give my social commentary. So at the end of the day, this stuff is kind of dangerous, and I think that it kind of gives you an idea that we're up against as a average consumer. The bots and the botters, they're smart. They've been doing this for years. These sneakerhead guys, basically, that's how they bought all the sneakers back in the day. All the Air Jordans, all the Nike shoes, and now they're using the same strategies in Pokemon. And I appreciate Pokemon Center and Walmart with having some queue systems where they are stopping the botters. But the botters are, they're going to play cat and mouse. One thing doesn't work, the next, they're going to do something else, and that's going to bypass the system. So I think for us, we have to hope that Pokemon Company and that the people behind the Pokemon website, they know what they're doing. They have things that they're doing to make sure that people aren't getting and buying out everything. And I hope it stays like this. I hope that we see more dubs, we see more people find and collect and are able to purchase more Pokemon cards at a reasonable rate. Now, again, I emphasize this a lot in all my videos. If you're in this for the hobby to make money, you're in the wrong hobby. You are in the wrong hobby because this is not about making money. Pokemon cards is not about making money. It's about enjoying the card game. It's a collectible. It is not an asset. It is not an investment. It is not trying to make more profit on cardboard. So, I get it. A lot of folks are going to be like, hey, Kenny, you're just annoyed and pissed off and you're a crybaby for not getting Pokemon cards. At the end of the day, I can live without Pokemon cards. I have so many Pokemon cards I've opened. This channel has been about enjoying Pokemon in the first place. It's okay if I miss a drop. I'm not going to complain if I miss a drop. In fact, my wallet will be okay. What I'm complaining about is the consumer, the average person trying to find Pokemon cards. They're getting screwed over by the bots. They're the ones who have to supposedly get desperate enough to buy from these resellers and scalpers, and I feel bad about that. That's the point of the videos I make, is this is not sustainable. You're kicking out people who love the hobby, who just want to collect, or there are new people in the hobby, people who are kids who recently got into loving the Pokemon cards again from Pokemon Pocket. They're coming back in the community. They're like, hey, where can I find Pokemon cards? And surprise, it's impossible to find Pokemon cards. So I keep enjoying seeing the bots take L's. I keep enjoying the botters have to do damage control to their fucking scalper buddies here who were swindled, paying $90, $100, $50, $45 a month to get access to cool, amazing product here of bot access. So these damage control posts I enjoy. And again, if you see this stuff, please send it to me. I want to see this. I want to see what they're saying behind the scenes. I'm not a member of these Discords. I would never give money. So I appreciate the people who are in and who kind of, you know, maybe you gave some money to them, and I'm not gonna judge, but if you send me the screenshots, I appreciate it. I enjoy this stuff. So obviously, again, let me know in the comments how you guys feel about the buying situation for Pokemon Center. Let me know in the comments if you have been hurt or damaged or, you know, affected by the lack of Pokemon cards, the scarcity that's been happening right now this year. And again, if you like this content, boys and girls, like, subscribe, and comment. Please, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys checking out my channel. And again, it's your boy Kenny Boulder. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you around. Take care.